Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Here we go. Milan is off. We're going to be starting our first series of Football Manager 2022 on AC Milan. We're going to dive straight in and we're going to see how we get on with this football team. The idea is we're going to win the league. Let's do it. If you're as pumped as I am, don't forget to leave a like, rate and comment and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos on the channel. And yes, let's get into it. There we go, the most exciting screen of them all. Milan have today confirmed the appointment of Thankyou as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the 21-year-old who has recently spent time away from club football, and he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at San Siro. Chev has put a pen to paper on a 3-year deal worth £63,000 a week. Imagine being on that a week. Wow. And replaced the previous manager. So they say that we lack the reputation of a title specialist. There we go, there over the screen as well. This is a little background of AC Milan. Media predict us to finish third. The reputation's obviously high. We've got a director of football. Got an assistant in there. And have a look at the director of football. How's he look? He's alright. How's the assistant look? Yeah, he's alright. He's probably going to leave. More than likely. Because of the ex-manager. When he finds a new club. The year founded was in 1899. Incredible. And obviously the rivals is Inter Milan. It's going to be interesting. Our finances look like this. £15 million in the transfer budget, sorry. 1.7 million in the wage budget. And obviously the club history, as you all know it, a hell of a lot of Serie A titles. The last time they won it was in 2011. That was a hell of a long time ago. Champions Cup, 2007. Don't know what that is. Never heard of that before. European Cup winners years ago. Obviously Serie A, 2011. Super Cup was 2007. Italian Cup, 2003. See them being in Serie B for a long time, and the Italian Cup was 2016. So yeah, there's quite a few things that they haven't won in a long time. So last season finished second in the league. They finished in the third round of the Italian Cup, and the Champions League they finished in the group stages by the looks of that. And this is how they predict us to line up, but we're going to be lining up in a completely new form of this year. I'm going to completely change the team, change dynamic, and we're going to dive straight in. Obviously, we have got Thankyou on a loan from Chelsea until the end of the season. We've got a few loans in there, which we will deal with, and we'll see how we get on. So yes, let's get into the game. Right, so I'm bringing you back now. We have the next stage of what we're going to have to deal with at the club. Player contracts, they're running out, which is not good. Zlatan, he is 39, he's contract's running out. Look at his stats of Zlatan. We're gonna play Zlatan. He's gonna play as much as possible. We're gonna see how he gets on. There's a couple of players in here that we're gonna look to move on, but I'm gonna handle all the contracts that I want for certain players that stay, and the rest of them I'll show you who I list up. So we'll skip ahead of time and we'll see how it goes. Right, so we're back again. This is obviously the screen that you've seen before. These are current players we have offered new contracts to. Obviously, Zlatan, we're offering a new 3-year deal. Romagnoli, he's got a new contract that we've offered out. Kessie's got a new contract we offered out. And Kadja, I think he's pronounced, we have also offered him a new contract. Don't know what's happening with this goalkeeper. He seems to have already had a contract offered out. But other than that, it's time to meet the media. No, it's not time to meet the media. Sorry. I'm telling lies. We'll meet the media in a second as we accept the expectations and vision of the club. So the club culture is sign players under the age of 22 for the future, sign players under the age of 22 for the first team, work within the wage budget, qualify for European Champions Cup, reach the final of the Italian Cup, which is a minimum expectation, Champions Cup, be competitive, okay. Work towards becoming the most reputationable team in Italy. Okay. By the end of next season, they want us to win the Serie A. Okay. By the season of when our contract finishes, they want us to reach at least the knockout stage of the Champions League. Okay, and continue to win the Serie A. That's interesting. So obviously going to accept them. Next, we're going to skip ahead. We're going to meet the media. So yes, stay tuned. So I just thought I'd bring you back. We've got a few transfer offers for some of the players we have listed so far because their contract's expiring and because they're just not going to get used at the club. Andre Conte, we've obviously listed him up. Had 2 offers. We have multiple offers, but I've obviously rejected those. I've rejected these because I don't want to pay any form of his wage contribution. So Shakhtar and Dynamo Kiev, I'm presuming that is. We have accepted both of their offers for 950k. Fingers crossed we can get him out the club. It gets 61k back in the wage budget as well. Next player we have is just a young lad. He's getting offered for by a bunch of clubs. We're just going to accept all of them. His contract's coming towards the end. We're just going to get him out where we can. Another young lad here. We're going to accept all of his transfer offers. Get him out. Obviously, contract's leaving. Same with... Oh, I lost it. Same with this guy. Going to accept all of his. And obviously, we'll go and have our monthly meeting with the staff. And we'll, obviously, this is a news screen on FM, so we'll meet the staff. So, as they're saying, Zlatan will make a much better captain. I agree. So, we're going to look at that when we get into the next screen. So, we'll move on from that. Players for corners. Yes, okay. Yep, right. No bother. This guy's a goalkeeping coach. No, okay. He's already at our club. Don't really want him there. So we'll keep an eye on him for now. We'll accept all those for now. Going. Yes, okay, whatever. Yes. No bother. Right. Performance analysis. I mean, him himself, we're going to offer him a contract straight away. May as well give him a deal. Need some new staff in this team. We're going to make it look like a different Milan. We're playing a completely different style of football than Milan used to play. So yes, technical director, he's not looking too good. Recruitment analysis, not really looking that good. Performance analysis, not really looking that good. Okay, let's move on. Fitness coach. He looks alright, but he's 70 years old, so he's going to probably retire soon, so we're not going in for him. A physio, no, not for me. Head sports scientist, yes, no, not for me. Some goalkeeping coaches, looks really good. Another goalkeeping coach, looks really good. And another goalkeeping coach, looks really good. So obviously he isn't at a club and he's only 56, so we'll offer him a contract at Milan, and hopefully we're going to have a new goalkeeping coach, which should be exciting because he'll help me get the keepers intact. End that meeting, and hopefully we'll meet the media. Well, thought I'd bring you back to the screen. Obviously, we still haven't met the media yet, but we have, obviously, we're going to set up the code of conduct. We run a very tight ship at every club that I've managed so far. This is so far the code of conduct. So if they miss any of the following for any form of, I don't know, any sort of reason, missing training, it's a week, they lose a week's wage. Gone AWOL, lose a week's wage. Multiple booking ban, lose a week's wage. Getting sent off, lose a week's wage. And a straight red card, lose a week's wage. Second time, all the way up to the fourth or more times, lose 2 weeks. It's just as simple as that. We run a hard ship here at Milan. So yes, we'll just move on. We'll confirm those. And hopefully, eventually, we can meet the media. I don't know how long I'm going to wait, but let's just see how it goes on. Right, well, we still haven't met the media yet. We've got an introduction to the squad. So, here we go. We're going to meet the squad. I want to take this opportunity to introduce myself to you as the new Milan manager. We do indeed. We're very positive. On behalf of the team, I would like to welcome you and look forward to playing under your management. That is great to hear, Rogagnoli. Yes, that's very good. I don't want to make any promises now, but I do want to talk about our expectations for the season. That is true. I don't want to make any promises as of yet because we don't know what we're going to be doing. Okay, so Zlatan has already said, I'm not really sure that was what was required from in terms of promises, but I guess we'll just move on. Okay, Zlatan, calm down. Take a little step back. It's okay. Right. In my opinion, we're going to challenge for the title. Everybody's happy with that. Way buzzing. Let's keep this morale high. We'll also expect to give a good account of ourselves in the Champions Cup this season. I 100% agree with that. They're happy. Good. Let's keep it going. Positive again. Brilliant. That's exactly what I want to hear. Great. Italian Cup. We're gonna reach a final. Yes, everyone's still happy. Also, code of conduct. The code of conduct is fine. I don't think will make much difference. Okay, you won't be seeing that when you lose 2 weeks of wages when you keep getting booked though. Okay, so yes, that's great response. Perfect. Right, let's move on. We're gonna meet the media yet? Yes! Woohoo! We don't have to wait any longer. Let's meet the media. So, attend the press conference. Start the press conference. How does it feel to become the new Milan manager? Okay, I think the overwhelming emotion is excitement. I can't wait to get started. Yes, I always just click through this because why not? We've met the media. Managing director for a bigger budget. The budget's been set for a current level, good reasons, and I don't think it would be helpful to man. Yeah, it's just probably not. We don't need demand any more budget. I mean, I think we've got a strong enough squad to take us through to January. We'll just see what happens because I want to sell some players in any way, and we'll decide what we're going to do in regards of signing players and stuff in the near future, but so far, so good. Right, why Milan? Okay, so, massive club, okay, we're just gonna click through this. Just gonna click through it, yep, okay, whatever, yep, just click through it. I don't really want to, don't comment on it, let's not show them what we're going to do. We're going to click through it. I mean, I know a lot of people, don't really click through them kind of things, but I do. So if you want to see us do meeting the media and talking to the media and whatever, just leave a comment down below, and obviously we'll try our best to fix that. The next issue I'm having is, for some reason, Juventus are down as zebra now. They shouldn't be down as zebra. Something's happened there, so we'll fix that for the next episode. I didn't even see that. Okay, right, so we're going to skip ahead. Any transfers, anything happen, I'll bring you back. Right, I brought you back quicker than I thought of. So we're just going to go over the squad. I'm going to show you everything that we've got to deal with this year. There's a few players in here that's going to move on. There's a few players in here that's on loan and not even at the club. They're out on loan. So let's just show through it now. We'll have a look. So let's start top to bottom. We'll sort it by position. This guy, I'm presuming he's yeah, he's just started, yeah, so I mean he's got to be a backup, 35-year-old keeper as well. Okay, he's been here for a season. Someone I'm just not going to keep, no point. I don't want to pay anything towards his wage contribution, so we'll list him up. 21-year-old goalkeeper. I mean, he's 21. He's more or less going to stay in and around to play in the first team. As we're starting goalkeeper. Centre backs, we've got this guy out on loan, so we'll move him out of the squad, move him out of the squad, move him out of the squad. We're just going to move all the players that are out on loan out of the squad, because by the looks of it, we have quite a few. So, then obviously the goalkeepers, they're fine. Kaja, he's fine, no bother, he can stay. Tamori, definitely staying. Romagnoli, he's staying, definitely. 21-year-old centre back, looks very well. He's only 21 and he's an Italian, so yeah, we'll keep him as well. Lorenzi, he's 30, he's on loan. Yeah, he's obviously going to stay in and around the first team. We're going to try and move him on. Conti? I don't know how you pronounce it. Okay, yeah, he's going to stay. We've got a right back, 21-year-old, by Kalul? I don't know. Terrible with pronunciations. Don't slate us in the comments. I know everyone will. Okay, he must have just signed. He signed last season. Okay, no bother. He can be a right back, potentially as a backup. Another right back there. There's two right backs, perfect. Theo Hernandez, he's there. Another one, Torre, he's in there. Okay, perfect. Who's this guy? Another right back by the looks of it. That's not good. Don't want too many right backs. Yeah, he's gonna play up top. Okay. Yeah, we'll train him as a bit better. Cassie, he's out injured. That's good. How long's he out injured for? 2 months. That's not good. Right, Tonali, he's gonna obviously play in and around the first team. Another young lad there. He's going to play in around the first team because he looks good. Bakayoko. How we got it in? Is there a future free in Bakayoko's? Yes, 14 million. That's not a lot. Okay, we'll monitor that. See how that gets on. Centre mid. Okay. Yes. Okay, he's going. He's not good enough. Let's try and get rid of him. Never heard of this guy. He looks alright. Okay, right. He's going to have to stay in anyway because he's on loan. Unless I can terminate that. No, I can't terminate. Okay, perfect. Centre mid, another centre mid in there. Perfect, that's fine. Castaleo, another good player. He's alright, I suppose. We'll see how he copes. For him, Diaz, okay, really good player. He's on loan from Madrid. We've got an optional fee in there for him. 18 million, is that it? Okay, we'll keep an eye on that as well. Next one, Milan, okay. Okay. Maldini, sorry. Maldini. Okay, no bother. 19, he's not going to play in the first team, so we'll try and get him out on loan. I mean, what more do you want in a player? You don't want to really stick around the club, do you? So, Malandi, you're going to even go down the under 20 squad. Rebec? Fuck knows. Don't know how you pronounce him. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Right, that's fine. He's going to stay in around the first team. Leal, definitely going to be starting every single game. He's not going to be playing as a winger either. He's going to be a striker. Yeah, much better as a striker. Ibra's injured. Okay, how long's Ibra injured for? 37 weeks, okay. Giroud, obviously, he's just signed. Perfect. Playing him in and around the first team. And then obviously he's just got injured. So that's perfect. Lovely. What more would you want? So that's the current teams and what we're going to do with them. We've got a bunch of youngsters that we're going to have a look at. If there's anyone in there that we might bring up, we might bring in. Because we're not looking to sign anyone as of yet. I don't think there's going to need any more. I don't think there's going to be need of signing any players. Just seems stupid at this rate. We'll list up some players for loan in the youth teams, and obviously we'll get back to you as anything major happens. So yes, stay tuned. Right, I just thought I'd bring us back to this next bit. This is the tactic we're going to be going up against this season. We're going to be putting this out. We've got a few players that are going to be playing out of position just to see how they cope. If they don't cope, obviously we will look to move them on. We'll see how we get on the friendlies with them. Obviously, we'll skip through the friendlies and we'll see how we get on in that sense. But yes, obviously, we'll skip ahead through the power of magic. So, since we last met, obviously, it was a while ago now, we've done all the friendlies. We're coming up to the first home game of the season, which will be in the next episode. But I thought I'd just update you on how we did our pre-season and if we sold anyone or whatever. So let's go through this. So obviously friendly-wise, we drew against Napoli in the last match. Rafael Leal and Giroud picking up the goals in that match. I actually won 2-1, which Leal and Tonali scored, which is nice to see. Lazio, Leal, Tonali and Rebec, I think it's pronounced. I don't know. I'm terrible with pronunciations. Don't quote us on it. But yes, won 3-0 there. We won against Juventus, beating them 4-2. Leal, Castaleo, or whatever his name is, got 2 goals. And Tonali got another one. Okay, another friendly, 2-1. We got Giroud picking up 2 goals there. 3-1. We got Giroud, Rebec, and Leal scoring in that game. 1-0 was the young lad scoring for us. I don't even want to try and pronounce his name. Messiah, I think it's pronounced. There we go. Just going to stick with that. And then we beat Inter in a derby as well. Babenka and Messias, I don't know. I'm not even going to try and pronounce certain players' names when I can't pronounce them. But yes, 2-0 against Inter. In regards to transfers, we've got the history now. Obviously, these aren't the transfers we've done. We've obviously brought no one in yet. This is just the transfer screen of who's come in anyway. Go to who we've actually sold. So Conte's gone. This other guy, the 30, I think it was 38-year-old keeper, 35-year-old keeper, I think he's left the club. Next guy, Alza, he's gone. Another guy, don't even want to try and pronounce him, he's gone. You can catch a drift. So, oh my god, Hakan Çalhanoğlu, he went to Inter Milan for free. That's interesting. But yes, as you can tell, a lot of loans have went out the club. So that's exciting to see. A lot of players going to get some game time. Other than that, nothing really exciting happening. Few spoilers on the other screen. Obviously, transfer centre. If you did pause the screen, you would have seen I've obviously made a few transfer offers for some players. And yes, obviously, I'll catch you in the next episode where we'll get the first game of the season underway and we'll get rid of deadline day. So yes, if you haven't already, leave a like, rating, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.